problem, I think, is that you don't actually win out on that mid matchup. So if Bukata can try and match these side lanes plays, I think he's in a relatively good spot. Until you break an arm or a leg trying to chase after the cheese.
I feel I'm a little bit too fragile for that these days.
Yeah.
I think there'll be a few broken bones. Humanoid caught out here by Loopy and by Rika. Bukata coming in from the side as well. Kedui trying to get in range. There's the hook. Humanoid might have to burn the flash. Does do so. Loopy flashes for the auto though. Mickey gave him an express ticket to his mid laners.
Towards mid. Pac-Mate's going to give away though exactly what he's up to.
He let the dogs off the leash for a second, but wasn't able to actually get anything. He's kept Humanoid well and truly.
Loopy has X-Flash.
Yeah, and Bukata's here as well. Here we go. X-Flash. Hook. Oh! Humanoid unbinds his soul, but immediately it's met by the rest of SK. Nice reactions from Humanoid, but you can see SK know where they're
Get in, clear the camp with your double Q, and get back out super safely. And you just become this farming machine, but losing the mid lane makes these invades so much more dangerous. But
Bukata's been waiting here for a long time now. Mickey does have the unbreakable will. Goes in, will pop it, still stunned underneath the tower. They engage as well as Razork dives forward. Mickey with a good punt back will keep himself alive. Razork going in again with the second charge of his ultimate. Now he's caught out. Hero's entrance. He pops it the unstoppable. Rika underneath the tower already. Bukata's got one out of this. And Fnatic are in all sorts of hurt. Bukata gets a double. The tower dive goes all kinds of wrong.
I'm surprised at the end of the Void Groups. They got one on top to move down into this position to cover, so they get the Dragon. Should be in a position as well to try and move up towards this top side if they want 2-2. So I think back on the map, SK are able to push back out and get played for themselves as well. So again, SK answering really well to what Fnatic are doing.
You go for the dive here. Luke is looking for Humanoid with the Fate Unbound. Jumps back in, but is just knocked back. There's a TP behind as SK will notice that Oscarinen's on his way, but so is Janax, and he's just completed Leandri's. Oscarinen knocked back, stunned up, and he's burnt to an absolute crisp. SK have a barbecue going as Razork jumps in with a Hound's Pursuit, trying to get onto Kedui. There's the untargetability as well, but Kedui's able to clear out the minions in time, and with the rest of SK...
The Rift Herald makes it really difficult for you to try and contest on towards this Mountain Dragon. The ability to take down mid-terror. Oh,
Arika's just TPing. Razork almost caught out. Depth charge is going to land on him over the wall there. Janax still chasing Oscarinen. Mickey going in, immediately down to half HP. Humanoid coming in from the side as well, but doesn't have that bait seal. No ultimate for him. Dredgeline, Hero's entrance. Mickey's already down. SK just back away. And without Rika and Janax, really, they've already picked up one kill. Now they have the Dragon secure.
Try and win out the fight by taking out the SK mid laner, but SK TP down, they get the kill, they get a tower, they got a ton of. Mickey's done a really smart job of moving down here for Janax.
Janax does have the flash. Mickey goes in. Q3 knock him into the base sealed. Already Janax very low, flashes away, gets the scrap shield, needs to clear out these minions as well. Humanoid tanking the tower is not what they wanted. Janax still has the equalizer, won't use it on the wave. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, SK begin to open up with that Rift Herald. Upset can clear the wave, but the Herald will charge in and take the mid tier 1. On the bot side, Humanoid and Mickey backing away means that SK materialize.
Mickey placing that ward though can destroy the ward that was deep in the bush of SK, so now it's only just this limited view that Fnatic have.
X-Flash forward by Mickey, immediately Dredge lined up, he goes in for the engage. Oscarinen looking for it as well as Razork dives very deep. The Hero's entrance for the follow-up. Both Lupa and Rika have to flash away. Bukata coming in with the Glacial Prism. Janax not here for the fight. Bukata doing so much work as Humanoid's forced away, as is Razork. Kedui will take him. Oscarinen now running for the hills alongside Mickey and Upset, but Oscar will not escape the depths of the jungle. SK find 2. Dragon available to them. No jungle is Baron up in 2 minutes time. SK all at 2 items as well. You can see Fnatic getting there, but Oscarinen is still a little bit behind. Humanoid trying to find what he can on the top side of the map because it is only a 2,000 gold difference, but Mountain Soul obviously going to add, especially to Guilty. As SK turn their eyes towards the Elder. Now Fnatic could go mid-prio into Baron, just try and pull SK around the map, and that's exactly what they're doing right now as Kedui and Bukata are sticking on the Elder. Oscarinen down to half HP, Mickey on his way back out of base. Depth charge gonna land onto Razork. Loopy flashes with the staggering blows, lands the hook as well, and Kedui jumps across to shut down Razork. No chance of a steal anymore as SK do their due diligence, kill off the enemy jungler, and now we'll secure the Elder. Janax flashes forward, Hero's entrance popped as well from Oscarinen to save his AD carry. And that was Janax on his lonesome, just flashing in with an Electro Harpoon. Huge from SK though.
And finish him off. It's such high value out of these ultimates and these abilities that don't net kills, but they just net control of areas.
It's super patient as well. It's really easy when you see a fight like that to be like, oh, well, we're getting the Elder, we can just go for this fight towards mid lane as well. But they're patient about it, they back off a little bit. Janax puts the equalizer down, Razork is cooked.
He's gone. He's gone. No,
He's gone. There's the Elder. A final little bit of a blowtorch to kill him off in the end. Bukata on the chase here as well. Well, perhaps we've seen why we don't see the theory, Dagda. One game played, one loss, and that's the sample size we needed here in the LEC. SK 6,000 gold ahead. Soul, Elder, and Baron for the next 2.5 minutes. Fnatic left just bouncing off the ropes onto the mats. SK have dominated them.
And now they're just going to continue this push forward. Fnatic trying desperately to hold on to the midway, but SK are coming in.
The hook again onto Humanoid. Look at the damage immediately. Humanoid trying to get away from this one, but Ricardo is having none of it. The Elder lasers coming in, and SK, that was demolition. It's 13-2. Where was this SK in winter? Where were you hiding them?
Well, apparently they were in the LFL because Bukata and Kadui joined the roster. They command the early game, shutting down Fnatic. And just like that, SK take down Fnatic in game number 1.
Fnatic are very happy we have best of threes back in the LEC right now. Because otherwise, we're like, SK, best team in the league, guys. Maybe the best team in the league. But incredible performance from SK. Obviously, for Fnatic, like, go back to the drawing board, find out what stuck, what didn't work, how to be effectively. Kind of keep track of him when he's in the mini form, which is what a lot of top laners struggle to do, is keeping on top of him because of that bot side. That's exactly where Razork is going right now. Ooh, Loopy with a good engage, but there's the heal, and Razork is here waiting and raring to go. Loopy should be the target, won't be able to get close enough to a wall to flash away. First blood over to Fnatic, Upset having to burn a lot there. Cleanse went down, Mickey goes back in onto Kedui. Could step a little bit further up than perhaps he needed to, but Kedui doesn't have to burn anything to get away.
Yeah, they're going to end up getting the kill on towards Loopy the bot side. Top side, Bukata though, immediately after finishing his rapid moving. Good charm by Reeker, but going to start to take away all these stages, but that is the safety of the Ezreal, able to continue to see far from afar and just keep himself in check. Loopy now coming in towards mid on Humanoid, but I don't think you win this.
Yeah, I don't think you do either. There's a tiny part of me is like, oh, he's got Ignite. Maybe he could just kill him?
Wait.
Maybe he could just kill him.
Wait, the heal
I
should be
think he
back up
might
in a
just
sec.
kill him.
The heal's up in a sec.
I think he might just kill him.
Okay.
I think he might just kill him. You got no mana. You got a little bit of a mistake. Obviously, Gleaming Quill can help you heal that up a little bit. Foxfire coming out from Rika. Narm into the wall from Oscar in. Genax. He should be okay. Builds up the Q. Never mind. I thought Oscar was going to get knocked up before he could get that final house in, but Oscar with a solo kill in the top lane.
Yeah, just about able to buffer the Q there. Even if Genax had managed to get the ult, you get that shield back, would have been able to survive, but now Loopy bot side.
Mickey's stunned. Nature's Grass coming out as well. Kedui dodging behind Loopy. The twisted advance in. Cease and desist. They're trying to kill off Razork as quickly as they can. Kedui needs another auto attack. Rika on his way down. Spirit Rush forward. Kedui still opening up. Has that red buff for the slows now. Hits another Mystic Shot. Rika going forward. Upset has the cleanse. Will flash early charm. Just misses. And now here comes Humanoid. Fnatic want a piece more of this pie. Kedui going to be able to dodge to the side. Humanoid doesn't hit the Absconder. Ducked in back again from Bukata as they look for more fighting, but Rika kills off Humanoid. Bukata and Rika doing so much work. Flash forward. Bukata on Upset. The shutdown. SK turn it on his head. A while to get stacked up. You do a ton of damage and you're really tanky, which is the reason people go for it these days. True Shot Barrage coming in. Takes Razork down to about 2/3 HP. Humanoid's going to steal away the Spirit Rush. Bukata going in. Upset their target. Has no flash. Does still have the cleanse. Kenway jumped on, but the charm from Rika is going to catch out Humanoid. Razork's already killed off Bukata. Oscar winning TPing in as well. Genax does have a TP to follow, but does he really want to come in as Oscar begins to open up and Kedui is sent packing. Good charm from Rika again. Oscar enough health to almost go mega. Loopy forced away by Humanoid, who flashes over the wall, still stunned by the crash down knock up. Rika TPs away from bot lane, knowing he was in for a world of hurt down there. In the end, Loopy, is he going to sack here? So taken down by Humanoid.
So in that SK try bush and try and blind and waiting by, but now may get caught.
They go in, last breath immediately used. Oscar in his cease and desist to stop the double bounce. Bukata
going to use Genax to cover mid and go for the bot lane structure instead.
Fnatic going to defend this. It would be tempestuous for them if they did. You can see the TP behind by Oscar in. That Rift Tower's going to charge in. The tower's going to go down. Nature's Grass coming out as well as SK begin to defend. The jump over from Loopy, jump in, there's the Magnus Sword from Loopy that will catch ball. The dive in from Mickey as well as Upset begins to open up. There's two already. They look for Rika as well, who's gonna flash the wall. Abscond, not quite in range, double flash into the charm. Oscar in and gets the shutdown. A great defense from Fnatic. They lose their tower, but they find 3.
Again, though, it's Genax not being in the play to just take out that gold lead for Fnatic, but Oscarinen being a threat is now a big issue for SK.
Upset's doing this solo. Loopy stepping forward, cease and desist. They immediately dive onto Upset. And Fnatic left him to the Wolves. SK with a good collapse there. Oscarinen stepping in, doesn't have the flash. Can try and bounce that, but he knew. Oscar, you knew that they were here. What's he buying here? He's going to be able to run away. We'll get towards the Mega Gnar. Rika has another charge of that Spirit Rush. Bukada coming in as well. Look for that Vault Breaker. Oscarinen going to go Mega in the bush. Vault Breaker forward from Bukada. They're just chasing him out. Now, in the end, he should fall here. There's a possibility he finds some sort of miraculous way to escape, but I doubt so very much. It would be a great performance from Oscar if he does get out, but with the charm connecting, he will go down.
Playing, right?
Yep.
They're playing around, hey, we're jumping over the Dragon Pit, avoiding vision from Fnatic to set up these plays with the point-and-click CC from Bukada, whereas the plays that Fnatic are getting back are kind of SK overextended.
Oh, case in point. Case in point. Good job, Dagda.
Things that are much more difficult to get set up, but they may just catch Razork here with this play.
Loopy looking for the blast cone. Razork still on vision. Upset bases. Razork, there's the Magna Storm into the charm, into the Vault Breaker. Oh! Round of applause for SK. Patient, but still slowing down Fnatic's Dragon stacking is huge as well.
Yeah, and even you can look at topside. Humanoid tried to look for a tower in response now. Does have ult.
He's being TP behind.
Yeah. He's ult though.
Okay, so he's going to Spirit Rush forward, misses the charms onto Mickey. Will Spirit Rush over the wall here. Mickey will follow with the Grand Entrance. Can't quite land it. Upset goes in with the Killer Instinct though when Rika's dead. Oh, okay. So, Rika and Genax. 3-letter names. Please just take a second. Think of a 3-letter word that...
Count to 3.
Yeah, count to 3. That's better, because I was going to say a 3-letter word called stop, but that's 4 letters, obviously. Doesn't quite connect the way you want it to. TP behind by Oscarinen. There's SK, maybe overextending a little bit in the mid lane. Cease and desist going out. Bukada able to flash away. Kedoui dodges the Gnar, but still stunned up with the wallop. The chase continues for Upset. Mickey going in with the quickness. Kedoui's going to get himself to safety. Charm onto Genax. Loopy down. Genax tried to take the Hex Gate there. In the end, won't be able to escape. Fnatic find another couple.
SK looked dizzy on that one. Kind of people throwing spells left, right, and center.
Khan. Genax going to TP in. Mickey, Razork, and Humanoid here first. Upset coming in as well. Does have that Killer Instinct. Loopy can look for the engage. Humanoid trying to do what he can from the side. Mickey doesn't have the quickness as of yet. The charm's going to land on him. Nature's Grass coming out. Kedoui able to stand towards the back of it. Mickey dives back in. Very low. Loopy giving Humanoid an Upset at bay. As it's Rika who secures the Khan. And now Razork in the middle of SK. But now with SK separated, Genax trying to dance around through all of them. Upset takes the burst. Humanoid chasing forward for more. There's 2. None of the petals picked up by SK either. Fnatic, you're going to dive the towers, you're going to look for more. Rika, look at that charm. Oscarinen tanks the tower. Rika still has the flash, doesn't use it to get away from the Gnar. The shutdown with a true shot barrage. Kedoui dashing forward, Twisted Advance coming out as well. Bukada trying to get onto Upset, but Mickey, Razork, and Upset are a 3-man wrecking crew. Rika trying to dash back with that Orbit Deception. Oscarinen from the side, lands a long-range boomerang. Mickey with a Gleaming Quill, just short. Fnatic have found 4, but they're looking to make it 5. Rika able to escape alive for now. All of Fnatic are low. Now Rika, you got a flash, but you got a minion wave there too. Boomerang just short, charm going wide as well as Rika can't quite connect. Upset will look for the Void Seeker. Oscar will look for the Boomerang. Can you play the angles, Rika? Flash charm a possibility. He's trying to execute, I think. Charm goes wide. Upset takes the kill with the Acadian Rain.
From Fnatic across multiple different points as SK are focused on the Khan that causes issues. Baron now as SK are coming back out.
Baron begun for Fnatic. Humanoid here up towards the top side. Mickey keeping Bukada at bay. Nature's Grass coming out. There's the Baron. And Bukada separated from the rest of SK. And this is more like what you expect to see from Fnatic. They find the Baron. They find a kill on the enemy jungler. TP to the mid lane. From
Fnatic trying to get as much value on this push as they can. It looks like to try and complete 3rd items before that dragon spawns.
Mickey spotted by Loopy, and Loopy spotted by Mickey, and Humanoid's there to join the party. Loopy jumps across the wall. Genax kills off Razork towards the top side. Cease and desist solo away into the Killer Instinct. Upset now unstoppable. A jungler for a support exchange. And Razork has just spawned and has the luxury of Hex Gates to get him back towards the dragon. It is only sole point for Fnatic. If they get it, SK could decide not to watch and just go and push some other lanes, but instead they're looking for a piece of the action. Quickness out from Mickey. Bukada flashes and smites it away, steals it, goes in with the season to the last breath follow-up from Janax onto Upset. The redemption coming out. Upset will be healed in time. Janax can't quite get in range. Janax finds him off towards the backside though. Kedui, Rika and Loopy trying to survive. Kedui's going to jump away. The charm going out as well onto Razok. Humanoid steals away the True Shot barrage. Will aim it at Loopy, but it's not going to hit. It hits Kedui instead. Rika's still trying to flash away himself. Kedui down. Razok and Oscar in and chasing forward. The charm on Oscar. He goes mega in time to keep him alive. In the end, Upset and a Drake for SK and 4 kills to Fnatic. Very delayed this game.
I also just want to highlight, I love the itemization from Oscar Inning coming into this one. The fact that you get both the random ones.
Razok going in with the Nature's Grasp. Immediately they jump onto Upset, who's going to have to kill him instinct away. Cease and desist going in from Humanoid. Janax will come to the flank position here as well. Kedui's already very low, as is Loopy. Loopy falls first. Humanoid healed up with the redemption just in time. Bukada able to jump away across the wall. It's only Loopy down as of yet. Upset could look for a little bit more damage here. Appraised accept the wave, and now SK can push in together. Humanoid can come from that top lane as well. Mickey getting chased out. Vault Breaker forward from Bukada. Needs to be careful of overextending a bit here. Nature's Grasp going to come out. Bukada the immediate target, and I said he needs to be careful of overextending. He has gone way too deep. Taken out by Upset. The collapse from Fnatic perfect. Bukada just isolated with that Nature's Grasp. Kedui now trying to put the damage down into Oscar Winning. The Baron has been begun. Oscar Winning dashing forward but couldn't quite land it. Magnus Storm coming out as well as Mickey is locked up. Kedui quickness charmed. The Baron resetting. Razok going back in. Cease and desist on the back line. The Humanoid already down almost. Janax goes in with the last breath. Razok the first to fall. Mickey going down as well. Only Upset still standing. SK have out team for Fnatic.
In a 4 versus 5 as well.
Power. SK somehow find a last breath of life when it looked like Fnatic were just going to secure the Baron and take the game. 10 seconds left on Mickey, 20 on Humanoid, 15 on Razok. Only Upset left to defend, and Loopy flashes forward. Upset, you got a stopwatch, but all you can do is stop time for a second as you watch SK collapse. Mickey dashing in, grand entrance on Rika. Is it going to be enough? The answer is a resounding no. SK have come to play in Spring.